Okay, folks, well, we're back here again. Just a few minutes have passed since we put this tenon on here. And as you can see, this piece is not round. And whether it will lend itself to that picture that I showed you, I don't know. And I'm thinking, you know, I could have made either end the bottom, and I chose this end, and now I'm kind of wondering with this old branch sticking out here that I might have been better off to go the other way. But let's see what happens. We got the 4-jaw chuck on here, and let's put that in here. Now we're going to need to bring the tailstock up, and naturally it's going to be slightly different centered. So this should be the top of the vase. Probably the bottom 3 inches we'd want to keep for the bark part of the design, and the top then we would take all the bark off and form some sort of a base or a vessel that we will eventually attempt to hollow out. So let's see how this is going to spin. It is out of balance, but not too bad. We're almost at 800 RPMs, and I think that'll be all right. We're going to start back here at about 3 inches and strip the rest of the bark off here. Now the question is, then as we strip the bark off here, this top part of the top will become much narrower, and this part will then be much larger. And the question is going to be, is that going to look? How's that going to look? I suspect it may be too big. We may end up taking all the bark off and just forming a vase out of what we have left. Anyway, like the upper management's always telling me, enough with the hot air. Get to working so people can see that you do actually accomplish something. So I'm hoping that will happen here. Oops. We need to be close, not too close. That's too close. A little more. The bark, of course, is uneven, and it'll be a little rough. We'll have a lot of stuff flying around here. I'm gonna take and just try to make a mark with my magic marker at about 3 inches. This is 9 inches from the in length, and generally about 2/3 of the about 2/3 of the length. In my seems in my experience, about 2/3 of the length should be in the top and about 1/3 in the bottom. So we'll see how that goes. You may be sorry. Could have made this any length that I wanted. There you go again. So let me get my face shield on. I think we'll start with the, see if I can see that. I think I can. think I need to cover my my little supplies bench over here with the newspaper to try and keep the wood chips from filling it up. And obviously I'm a little late, so I'm still going to have some extra cleanup there. Fortunately, we got that cleanup crew that comes in and they'll be doing a lot of that work. I ask you not to take that business about a cleanup crew too seriously. You probably know what the answer is. Anyway. Well, you can see that that white ring. If we want the bulk of this base to show dark, we're going to have to get rid of most of this white ring. So we'd have a ways to go to do that. We'll move our tool rest in here just a little bit. See if we can miss the. You know, when you see a project that you kind of like and you choose to plagiarize somebody else's design, you don't always get the right size wood. Although I've made things similar to this, so I don't consider it too egregious. Well, I can see one thing right now. We reserved 3 inches at the bottom, and that's going to be too much. So I'm going to come in here and take more bark off, and How much time we got left? Oh, we're getting kind of close. But these, wow, it's making a heck of a mess. But understandable. I think we'll move the tool rest down, and I think I'm going to try and clip this nub off here, because I don't like it. So just like I thought, mostly white, because we haven't got down to the heartwood yet. So this is going to have to get smaller, and I don't want to go any deeper on, I don't want to cut this any thinner, so we don't have much bark left at the base. So what we may end up having is taking all the bark off and making a more traditional base. So let's see. I think we're going to shut it off there, and I'll work on it a little bit here, try to refine this a little bit, and try to come back when we want to dig some of the center out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.